All right, we're going live, guys. Let's check. Audio levels look good. If anything's happening, let me know. Otherwise, I think the chat related to everything technical is mostly happening in the Discord, guys. Join the Discord. Discord's super good. You guys will like it. It's been super fun to have all the discussions in there, and a lot of people have been coming in talking about their projects and whatnot, and so we're happy to see that, obviously. All right, so I got Discord open over here, so just be aware if I need anything, let me know in the Discord. So wait, let me do. All right, perfect. So I think everyone in Discord's been notified. Twitter, we're going live. We're gonna be checking stuff out, guys. We're gonna be checking stuff out. So let's get this bigly over here. So I'm gonna do my best. I took a look at some of the video that we've been putting out. I have a 32-inch and a 32-inch monitor, so the fonts have been kind of small, guys. I'm aware. That's one of the little pieces of feedback that I got. So I'm gonna do my best today. I'm gonna do my best to keep them big, to keep them bigly. Let's take a look first. How are we doing on the coin? I mean, let me just tell you, it was an all-time high like an hour ago. So, I mean, I think we're doing pretty good, guys. I think we're doing pretty good. So we'll keep an eye on that, see how it does during the stream. But I would say so far, so good. So in terms of, I'm trying to think like biggest news that's been happening. So, I mean, big news dev-wise, I mean, hop into the Discord. There's a bunch of projects that are starting to work with us. A lot of people want the stuff that I'm going to be showing today, which is going to be the render backend, which basically lets you turn our GPUs into a render farm. So that's going to be one of the things. Technical news, other big technical news is we added H200 instances, not to be outdone by other, GPU providers. We have H200 instances now. I mean, we can all play this game. We can, for $1 an hour, H200 instances, H100 instances, A100 instances, L40 instances. Where do you get them? Compute is where you get them. All right. So we're going to be spinning up H200s today, H100s, A100s, L40s, all of them. We're going to be spinning all of them up. We had an epic tweet. Somebody asked for proof that, we're spinning up H200 instances. Guys, join the stream. That's all the proof you need. We're going to be using them today, right? Other than that, big collaborations, big announcements. We had the Eliza Ecosystem Fund. Let's just pull it up. I mean, it's all on Twitter for the most part. Let's see if I can get it pulled up here, and we'll just browse for a second, because there's just so much stuff that's been going on. All right, so let me see. So let's just take a scroll over here. So I'm not logged in this browser because I don't want my history to be like overflowing on the screen. Let's actually do one more thing here. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Let's move Dimitri in the other corner, in the standard corner, so to say, and then we'll move back as we need to. But big news recently. I mean, so yeah, AIXBT, the Eliza ecosystem thing is pretty epic. So we're gonna have liquidity pools for AI16Z holders pretty soon. So that's really big news for all you AI16Z people that have been pinging us. So keep an eye out on that one. Other than that, like I said, H200 instances holders are growing. I mean, make sure you follow us. It's all big news. Here's the Eliza Ecosystem Fund one. So we're gonna have a liquidity pool. So that one we're super excited about because a lot of people have been asking for it. All right, so lastly, I will let you investigate this FUD, which I'm not going to talk about because it's just complete FUD. There was an issue with somebody misinterpreting literally the bonding curve on auto.fun. But if you're interested in the technicals, you can take a look at it. Otherwise, I will say fake news. It's fake news. But there's the technical details to back it up on our Twitter. So make sure to follow us there. All right, so what are we doing today? We're gonna play around with a bunch of stuff. So first things first, we have been posting. So a lot of people DM me. The DM feedback was, Dimitri, you got to fix the metrics, because that was like the most epic part of our thing. So guess what? We fixed the metrics. The metrics have been fixed. So we're gonna play around with the metrics first, and we'll see how the metrics are doing. I'm just checking all the Discord stuff. I'm just checking all the Discord stuff at the same time. All right, no, we're good. I thought I got a message, but I didn't. All right, so just so yeah, so if you guys wanna live distract me, make sure to join our Discord, and you will have direct access to my eyeballs that are on the stream. But otherwise, feel free to ask on X as well. I'll get forwarded the questions for the most part. X and Telegram, they'll work out as well. So let's launch some stuff. So where am I going to launch some stuff? I'm obviously going to launch stuff by going to launch.compute.ai. Really quickly, I just want to make sure I'm connected with the right wallet. So I'll do that off screen real quick, and then we'll switch over to it. So let me just make sure that I'm connected with the correct wallet. All right, so now I am. So let's do it. Boom, transition. So we're going to connect the wallet. I'm going to select Phantom, log in with Solana, and boom, I'm in. Right, so I'm going to be using this account, which is the account that I've been using for the live streams. It is technically, we did do the AI16Z power up, guys. We're going to be doing more stuff for AI16. We're going to be adding stuff for COM holders. We got some crap for that, and especially with the new GPU types, I think you can only guess where it's going. We're going to have some epic stuff available to you, and that you'll be able to launch. But let's just launch a couple GPUs. Let's just do the large first, because I want to show you guys a couple things. And actually, we're gonna do the following. We're gonna play around with the stuff that we built last time, because I just want to show you guys that the load balancer that we built last time is working. So for that, we're just gonna launch 2 Olama larges right now. And we just want to make sure that we get 2 different instance types. So unfortunately, if I make it really big, then I can't see. It's just from making the text so big. So I'm going to launch them, and then I'll make it big so that it's easy to read for people that might be on mobile screens or whatnot. So I'm going to launch 2 instances right here. So now let's make the fonts bigger so that it's easy to read. And let's take a look. So what do we have? What do we have to work with? Are you guys ready? We got an L40S. All right. Golf clap for Truly Safely Sacred. Shout out to another person who was just on Truly Safely Sacred DMing me about running a workload on there. So I got your GPU now. I got it. All right, let's take a look at the next one. What is the next one? It's also an L40S, guys. It's also an L40S. It is weekly wildly actual. So just for fun, let's just keep launching GPUs until we get some different ones. Yeah, I gotta make this screen smaller. Let's keep launching them, guys. Boom, we got another one. All right, let's keep launching them. Boom, we got another GPU, guys. These are like $10,000 to $30,000 a pop. All right, so we got four. Let's see them. We got L40Ss for days. L40Ss for days. We got 4 of them. Let's keep going. Boom. Let's just keep going. Can't stop. Won't stop. All right, let's see this one. Still an L40S, guys. We got so many L40Ss. I bumped up the network just in case people try the stuff that I'm going to be doing today in parallel to me. We got a lot more GPUs running than we normally would. So let's see. Oh, it's another L40S, guys. We got to keep going. We're not giving up. All right, we're at 6 GPUs. Please don't be an L40S. No, it's another L40S. Let's keep going. We got a lot of L40Ss, guys. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep launching these. What do we have now? No, it's another one. All right, let me check something off stream. I want to see how close we are, because I have a debugging tool that I'm not super keen on showing to everyone on stream, but it will show me essentially like what we're running internally. So let me do that really quickly. I'm gonna do a couple things off screen before I switch back, and then we will take a look. So you can watch my facial expression to know how close we are to launching an L40S. But oh no, it's happening. Sorry, wait, wrong one. All right, so I'm gonna take a look. So I'm gonna take a look at our debugging tool. So I literally booted. So we have something like 50 idle GPUs right now, which is ridiculous. Like normally we size everything up, but I know we're gonna be running the render backend to its max today, so I want to make sure we have some extra instances. I literally. It looks like I got all the L40S instances. So in roughly 1 or 2 launches, we should be getting non L40S instances. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. How many GPUs do we have now? We have 8. Let's keep launching them. Let's keep launching them. We got to do it. Do it. All right, let's find it. Where is it? It's down here. Let's see it. What is it? Ah, it's another one. It's another one. I have a feeling it's optimized. I mean, I got to check what the... I'm going to take a look at this, guys. It's clearly not randomized. We're getting the L40Ss first. All right, there's another one. There's another one. All right, let me check one more time because I think we're literally out of L40Ss at this point. I think we're literally out of them. All right, there's one more. No, there's 2 more. There's 2 more. There's 2 more that we can launch. So let's see, because afterwards I think we'll be in the promised land of expensive, super expensive GPUs. I mean, these are like 10K a pop as well. I mean, don't think that they're like nothing to sneeze at. All right, there's another L40S. We're at 11. Let's do 12 GPUs. We'll do one more. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. All right, A100. Boom. We got an A100, guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, let's launch another one. What do we got? All right, this one. It is an H200. Here we go. Yes, we got them. We got them. We got the H200 and the A100. And then I'm trying to think if we have anything else. Oh, we got an H100s. So let's see if we can get an H100 as well, and then we'll be able to compare them, because that was one of the things that we were going to do today. So let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What's this one going to be? L40. It's one of the last ones. It's a dying breed, guys. It's a dying breed. I'm running almost all of the idle ones that we have. Let's keep going. What do we have? This one. H200, we got another H200. I'm saving that one. Let's keep going. All right, what are we up to? We have 15 GPUs right now. We're running 15 GPUs. Let's see what this one is. H200. Guys, I'm getting H200s for days. We got to get an H100 because we got to compare them. That was one of the promises for today. We got to compare them. Come on, be an H100. It is a A100. All right, let's keep going. We gotta get an H100. We gotta collect them all, guys. It's like Pokemon. We gotta collect them all. H100. H100, where are you? A100. Oh my god. There's like, guys, I booted too many GPUs. I booted too many GPUs. I didn't think that this would happen on the stream. Too many GPUs. What are we up to? What are we running? Wait, what's we gotta find our guy here in a second. We're up to 19 GPUs, guys. 19 GPUs. So just imagine that these are at least 10 to 20 to 30 grand a pop. So that's how much GPU power we have access to right now, all thanks to compute. All right, we got another H200, another 30K GPU. Let's try one more, because I gotta get the H100. I'm actually curious. I haven't tried the H100 before this stream, so we gotta try the H100. I've tried the others. H200. All right, let me do the internal debugging tool real fast. I want to check. We're gonna be like super low on H200s at this point because I don't think we have that many running. No. Wait, let me see. Oh no, that's the issue. All right, so we'll have to leave it there. We don't have H100s are all being used at the moment, so I mean, bad news. I'm not gonna like rug people on the rug people. I'm not gonna rug pull their GPUs just so that we can take them back. So we'll have to make do with the L40 A100 H200. I might do it offline at some point, but I mean, at the very least, just for FYI, we did just launch 20 GPUs on compute. So I mean, at a price, let's call it $20,000 average, so we're running like $240,000 worth of GPUs, ranging from L40Ss to H200s, paid for in what do we take? We take, obviously we take, you know, the what you would take nowadays. We take Solana or Com. You can pick whichever one. You can pay us in Com, you can pay us in Solana, and then just start launching some GPUs. All right, so what am I going to do next? So obviously we don't need 20 GPUs. So we're going to do the following. I'm going to leave a L40S, an A100, and H200 running, and then we can play around with them. And then those will be our GPUs at least to start. So let me make it big so that it's easy for you guys to see the interface. So I have a A100 top row, I have a A100 and an L40S, so those can be my A100 and L40S. So let's start killing these. So I'm gonna hit stop. Stop. Here's an H200, so now I can just keep hitting stop here, stop, stop, stop. And I'm literally, I mean, if you guys watch up here, so I have like 13,682. So the fact that I'm stopping these instances, I'll actually get refunded the time that I don't run on these. So I just refunded like 3 of them. So it was 13,682. Now we're at 13,800. So I'm getting refunded the amount that I don't use, because that's how we do over here at Compute. So let's keep going. H200 will leave, and then these others we can shut down here in a second. But I mean, I forgot what we got up to, like 22 GPUs. So we just launched 22 GPUs somewhere on the Compute network. I mean, I would say that's pretty awesome. All right, so let's give it a whirl. We'll try it out. So I actually want to try out a couple new models. So we have a Quen model. We have a Quen model now, which is we can play around with as well. So let's pull those up right now. So I'm gonna close this guy right here because we won't need it, and then we can play around with these. So on each one of the GPUs, we actually run Open Web UI, which just makes it easy to play around with the models. So this one, I mean, let's just stick to Hermes is like our standard one, but you'll see that we have other models as well, but let's just stick to Hermes right now. So we'll pick Hermes on all these, and then we can compare apples to apples. And so let's just make this slightly bigger and this one slightly bigger so that it's easy for you guys to read. And then let's just tell Hermes to write 5 dank tweets about Compute AI, the best GPU AI network with their own token com that launched on auto.fun. All right, and then I'm gonna say, this is the trick, guys. This pro tip from Dimitri: use emojis tastefully. That's the key. You got to say tastefully, otherwise it just goes crazy. All right, so we're gonna do it on this one. So which one's this? This is Barely Weekly. So Barely Weekly, tell us about yourself. Barely Weekly is a young fledgling A100 GPU with 80 gigs of VRAM. All right, so then we got over here, I'm gonna send the exact same prompt over here to this guy. This guy is gonna be a Deadly Safely Busy. So let's check out, let's find his creds. Let's figure out who Deadly Safely Busy is. Deadly Safely Busy is an L40S. He's, you know, he's young. He's like the younger brother to the other two. And then we got the big boy over here. This is gonna be Evenly Surely Social. So who's Evenly Surely Social? He's a H200. So he doesn't play any games. He's like, I got 140 gigs of VRAM. Like, come at me, bro. That's what he's saying over here. I don't know if you guys hear it. It might just be on my screen. I'm not sharing the audio. All right, so let's do it. We're gonna run some prompts and just see them get loaded up. So I'm gonna send the exact same prompt over here, and over here. And then we're gonna watch the metrics because everyone likes to watch the metrics. So let's see if we can get all the metrics onto the screen at the same time. Look at that, A100 just killing it already processing. I actually don't know what the reason for that is. There's something about how the memory bandwidth works on there where it seems to just load or actually no, I guess that was the L40S, but all these are already responding, which is good. So we can see the GPU usage, we can see the VRAM usage. So yeah, the L40 is definitely slower, guys. I mean, we'll see here in a second, but the L40 is definitely slower. Here's the A100, the H200 just crushed it, absolutely crushed it. So let's take a look. First thing I want to show you is just from this model. I mean, so all of them are going to load about 40 gigs in a memory, but keep in mind the A100 has 80 gigs of VRAM. The L40S has 45 gigs of VRAM, so it's like barely squeaking by, barely fits into that one. And then the H200 is like not taking names because it's got 140 gigs. It's like, what are you doing? What is this? What is this tiny model that you fed me? But we got to compare apples to apples. So unfortunately, our limitation is going to be our limitation is going to be the L40S and what fits in it. All right, so here's the tweets that we got. The thing is, I know from experience, it's going to take a little bit to load the model on a memory, right? So what we should do to really get an apples to apples comparison is actually regenerate the result. So I'm going to hit regenerate here. I'm going to hit regenerate here. I'm going to hit regenerate here. We can watch the GPUs get loaded up. Look at those. Look at those beautiful GPUs. Beautiful GPUs just get loaded up. H200 is done. Just get out of my way. A100 still crunching on it. So is the L40S. Looks like they're getting ready to be done. So let's see it. All right, they finish roughly the same time. So let's actually look. There's a nice metric in this UI, which is going to be tokens per second. So response tokens per second. So on the on this one we have 22. So wait, let me do one thing really quickly. All right, I gotta do one thing really quickly before we All right, we're back. So let's take a look. So what do we get? This is going to be on the, so this one is barely weekly. Let's try it out. So barely weekly. Yeah. So that's the A100. On the A100, what are we getting? We're getting like 33 tokens per second. On the L40S, we're getting 15 response tokens per second. What are we getting on the H200? It's going to be insane. It's like 35. So it's basically L40S. Then I mean, we could do the math. If somebody wants to do the math, you could do the math. Tweet at us or mention in the Discord. We'll be happy to take a look. But I mean, roughly this thing is like 1.5 times the speed of the A100. And the A100 is roughly, I would say, 1.5 times the speed of the L40. That being said, I mean, what are you doing most of the time? What are they doing right now? So if we go back here, what are the GPUs doing? They're not doing anything. We're not sending any queries. They're not doing anything. So just keep in mind, I mean, you have to actually load these up to get the benefit out of them. I mean, if they're not doing anything, they're not doing anything, right? I mean, so you can probably squeak by with any of these GPUs, unless you're loading them up to the gills, to the absolute max. It's not going to make that big of a difference. All right, so that was that one. That was kind of that demo. So really quickly, I'm going to switch to this view as I just get a couple things up and running over here. So I'm going to do the following. We're going to do, so by the way, full, like for the record, the H100 should be somewhere between the A100 and the H200, so it should fit pretty much right in the middle according to the specs, at least. So I mean, unfortunately we don't have a H100 running right now that we can get into. They're all being used. They happen to get allocated. But yeah, I'll make sure. I mean, if you guys are interested, join the Discord for sure. We'll try to keep the metrics. Maybe we'll do like a metrics channel or something like that if people are curious to see it, and then we'll do our best to check it out there. All right, so let's do the following. So I want to show you guys a couple things, and trying to remember, where did I put it last time? Oh man, where did I put it last time? Where did I put it last time? Where did I put it? Guys, I'm gonna have to, I mean, I'm trying to remember where we put the projects that we built last time. just so that I can get them more quickly. Here, I gotta cheat, guys. I gotta cheat because I don't remember where on my system, where did we create a directory last time. So I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna cheat, and I'm just gonna check out what we did last live stream. If somebody has it in front of them, tell me where we were working last time, because I forgot. I haven't added it to our Git yet. I just haven't had the time. So I wanna take a. I mean, we'll definitely be uploading all this stuff to Git. Like, don't you worry. But I just haven't had the time to do it yet. All right, so what was it last time? I gotta check. I gotta check what it was, what directory we were in last time. So I'm gonna quickly take a look at our at what we were building last time, just to see what my directory was for all of this stuff. Oh wait, I can see it here, I think. Ah, yes, I put it in dev vibe. That's where I put it last time. Dev vibe, guys, as you do. You just put it in dev vibe, and then that's where we put it, because we were vibe coding. So I thought that would be a good idea. And today I created a directory called LS for live stream. I mean, classic. I'm surely gonna remember these tomorrow. So let's do. So I'm gonna move vibe 1 into here, just because I can. And then let's just do cursor. I'll do cursor, and then I will switch the screen. Cursor is doing. I mean, can someone explain that? Can someone else who does AI stuff explain why cursor downloads VS Code every time I launch it from WSL? I mean, I don't understand this. What is going on, cursor? What is going on? So, wait, I gotta. Wait 1 second. All right, so cursor is about to launch. In the meantime, I got to do one thing. All right. All right. So, man, cursor. Why is it so slow to download? This is insanity. All right, we gotta. I have a quick workaround. We're just gonna launch it from command line as cursor downloads, because I mean the project last time was definitely working, so we'll just do it like that. All right, let's switch over. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So I got this right here. So we got the live stream directory right here. I'm gonna go into I'm gonna go into vibe 1. So then we had the chat example and the chat GPU example. So let's go to the chat GPU example, right? And then we should be able to just do npm run dev, because we were creating a Vite last time. So let's actually try it out. All right, and we should be able to, so I think it's running. All right, so let's try, and it's running on 5173. Perfect. Let's do it. Oh, no, I pasted. That's another one that's another hotkey that gets me every single time on Windows. All right, so it says unauthorized. Why is it unauthorized? Because Dimitri has changed his API key. So let's fix that. So I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't really care that I'm revealing this right now. So I wipe this after the stream. You have to be fast. You have to be fast if you're trying to get me. So I'm gonna let's actually plug that in really quickly, and then we'll be able to. So I'll just do it here. Vim env. So you can put it in env. You can also put it in you can also paste it into like the chat. That's how we built it last time. So let's do it here, just to show you guys. All right, so boom. All right, we have it says a llama large, but we can actually tell it to run. The API mode is actually sending it to the load balancer. So here's the thing that I wasn't able to demo last time. So what do I have? I have basically this interface. I can type right here. So how's it going? And then it's gonna get sent. But here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a separate window. We're gonna try to make it small. We're gonna try to do the following. Oh, there you go. Cursor finally after an hour, Cursor finished downloading Cursor server. Thank you, Cursor. Your services are no longer required. Let's go over here, and then I got to get the other window up here. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. This like I wasn't able to fully demo it, so yes, I'm gonna be clicking a thing that's underneath my head. But here's what's gonna happen right now. We're using this, one of the things that we offer with compute that people have been asking me about. I mean, I'm so glad, guys. Let me go full screen. Just to say this, guys. We've had so many devs join the Discord. It's been absolutely epic. I've gotten added to so many separate chats, so many cool projects, doing so much cool stuff. And then it's the most wonderful thing ever to hear how much people appreciate the stuff that we built and all the cool features that we have added. So one of the coolest features that we added is, as I mentioned last time, we have an AI load balancer. So what's gonna happen is the load balancer that we run, as in compute, you get to use it for free as long as you're running our GPUs. It is smart enough to load balance across all the GPUs that I'm running. So even though I have a heterogeneous like GPU network of an H200, an A100, and an L40S, it is going to be load balancing between them. So what am I going to do? So we should see different GPUs get loaded up as I send queries. So I'm going to say, hey, how's it going? And we should see them get loaded up. Let's see. All right, so this is something that you have to, I mean, basically the model just got reloaded here. Can we see the response? I think I made the font too big in here. Let's make it, I'm gonna have to make the font slightly smaller, but we should get a response here in a second. It's actually coming in. So let's try to make the window slightly smaller so you guys can see it. So here's I asked how's it going, and here's the response. It's still coming in. Must be a long response, or something maybe there's like a bug in the UI somewhere. I mean, we could actually check with inspector. Let's check if we got a response yet. I'm gonna press F for doubt. Let's try it one more time. So the point is, like whenever you send a query, the model has to get loaded first. So there's some tricks on how to make sure that the model is already preloaded. So for some stuff, we do it. For the load balancer, we don't do it because we don't know what you expect or want to have. So the issue that we had right now is this one is actually OpenWebUI. So OpenWebUI, even though it's a nice interface to play around with the GPUs, it actually loads a bunch of context and other crap. So I'll go full screen for this. So the issue is OpenWebUI loads specific contexts, not so much layers or anything like that. It doesn't do anything crazy, but it does load like a specific context length and everything like that. And then if you just do a standard OpenAI query, which is completely possible on our GPUs, they basically trigger a different context getting loaded. And so some stuff gets offloaded to RAM, other stuff gets loaded in a VRAM. And so basically the settings have changed. So the thing that just happened is related to the fact that we used OpenWebUI, and it shouldn't happen again. So let's play around with it. So it is going to happen for the other GPUs, but this one GPU is basically configured correctly. So let's keep going with this. Hey bro, let's just say hey bro and see if we get a response. So we got what's good bro, write me some tweets about how amazing this platform is. So I'm sending that, and then let's see which GPU is getting loaded up. So I have a feeling one of the other ones getting loaded up. No, it's still the A100, it's still getting routed there. But we can keep playing around with this and actually do a couple of these windows, right? And so we can cheat and actually make sure that stuff's going to different GPUs. So let's go back and, oh man, here's, oh, perfect. So it actually did tweets. So let's do that again. And then I'm going to do one over here. And I'm going to do one over here as well. And so you can see this GPU got loaded up as well as this one, as well as hopefully this one's going to get loaded up. I have a feeling two are getting proxied to one of them. No, this one's getting loaded up. So this one's reloading the model. So once all of them have the model loaded, it's going to be super fast. So like we're getting penalized in this query while the model loads over here for the first time. But I mean, we still gotta reply. So now if I say, hey, do 10 tweets about how amazing the collaboration between, so wait, let me show you guys, between collaboration between Eliza OS and Compute AI is. Compute runs the GPUs so you don't have to. All right, so that's our motto. Oh, follow the infra. Follow the infra. Thank you, AIXPT, for calling me up for that one. With that one, follow the infra. So here we go. We'll do that. And so what I'm gonna do is, so I'm gonna paste this into all three windows that we have right now, and we're actually gonna see in the background. So wait, I'm trying to think of a better way. I mean, I can't really do it, but this is as good as it gets, guys. It's as good as it gets. I'm gonna fire all these queries, and we're gonna see. So I'm firing query 1, it's gonna hit one of the GPUs. I'm firing query 2, it's gonna hit another GPU, and I'm firing query number 3, and it's, so here's this one. So this one and this one are busy. Query number 3, it's gonna hit this one, because we wrote a load balancer for you. There we go. There we go. There's the demo that did not work last time because the GPU metrics weren't working. We're actually loading up 3 separate GPUs right here, and we are fully load balancing, and I'm getting 3 responses from 3 different GPUs. So here's the third one from the H200. The responses, I mean, it's still a AI model, so the L40 is still chugging along. This one's taking slightly longer apparently, and then the A100 is also finished, and you can see all the responses right there. I mean, it's not like there you see the last one also finished. It's not like it doesn't finish. It's just that, I mean, objectively the L40S, so let's like go back, guys. People ask me about GPUs. Do you guys want to see that here? Right, let's pull this up. It'll be the first time. Do you guys know what the official resource is for understanding NVIDIA GPUs? It is Wikipedia. I mean, I'm not making this up. So basically, the way that you find out about NVIDIA GPUs is you go to this wonderful website that I even have bookmarked right in on my work Firefox, so to say, and it is called List of Graphics Processing Units, list of NVIDIA graphics processing units. So which ones do we have? So I mean, old school right here. I mean, who remembers the GeForce 256? I mean, am I showing my age right now? Am I showing my age if I talk about the GeForce 256? I remember it. I remember the Riva TNT and the Riva TNT 2. I mean, I'm that old, guys. I'm that old. Some of you guys watching this stream, you know, you wouldn't have been born back when the Riva TNT 2 came out, but I mean, some of us remember GeForce 4MX. I mean, who doesn't remember the GeForce 4MX? Oh man, TI 4800. That was exactly, I was about to say. So I finished high school in 2005, guys. I remember this was the graphics card when I was in high school, was the TI 4800. It was the hotness. Then we got the 5950 and the 6800. When was the 6800? That would have been, yeah, exactly, 2004. So 6800 was right when I was finishing high school, 2004, 2005. And then, but we're going to scroll all the way down here. So how old is the A100? Technically, so that's the A1000. So there we were. Let's go back when the A100 came out. The A100 came out in 2020. Just to give you a feel for it, the A100 was the fastest GPU that you could buy from NVIDIA in May of 2020. Peak COVID GPU right here. Peak COVID GPU, the A100. So the interesting thing, like from a technical point of view, for those trying to turn this into a Jeopardy game, the thing that you should know is it uses HBM2, which is actually a pretty powerful memory standard, which they haven't really been using on the other ones because it's not economical as much. But that is a thing. I mean, they have. I mean, haven't. I mean, basically, what I'm trying to say is, you will only get HBM on the really big data center cards, right? But then after the A100, 2 years later came the H100, and then after the H100 came the H200, and then there are even newer cards. So I mean, ignoring like the H800 and stuff like that, it's a little bit more complicated. But then, for example, the L40 came out in 22 as well, and that's the other one that we use. And so you'll see this guy uses GDDR6, which is standard memory, and then these will actually use HBM2. HBM2, the newer ones will use HBM3, and then HBM3E on the H200. So the memory should be significantly faster on these. There's like way more memory bandwidth, and I can't remember. I mean, so it should be. I don't know if this is bandwidth. I assume this is memory bandwidth. So the memory bandwidth should have increased. So yeah, they doubled the memory bandwidth here. And then the H200, so yeah, so the memory bandwidth on the, or I guess they bumped it up a little bit from the H100, and then Yeah, and then on the L40, you're gonna have a lower memory bandwidth. So anyway, so the memory plays a role, but also if you look at the actual core, the cool thing is, if you guys, let's take a look, L40S 8102. So you can search for the 8102 in here and you will see what it is. And it is a 4090. Okay, like for all intents and purposes, it's a 4090. It's a specific 4090 for data centers. If you want to go and look at the exact specs of the L40S, you should. I mean, you'll see that the 4090 has higher boost clocks and stuff like that. But basically, the L40S is a 4090 just disguised as a server GPU. And you can see that just based on the core. So fun facts, you can, go impress your girlfriend that you know about GPUs as much as I just explained to you. Just grab your favorite drink, just sit with her and check out what 8102 is. I mean, just that perfect outing is just to head over to the Wikipedia page for NVIDIA GPUs and then check out what cores they're based on. All right, so I just want to button that one up because that was a pretty important one. So the cool thing is, so I'll show you guys one more time. I'll just show it in full screen now. So the cool thing is about this interface right here is if you want to, you can actually use the load balancer. So I'm going to publish these examples, but I'm using the load balancer. So the cool thing is even though I have, I wish I had I do have the other window open. So normally what would I do? I would basically connect and I would have a UI. So you can see right here, here's the host name of this GPU, right? So normally I would connect to that, but what can I do instead? Well, I can use the load balancer and then this way I have the exact same. So this thing right here, tags all v1. So tags all means load balance across all GPUs that we're running, and then the V1 basically handles that's the keyword for OpenAI API. So the V1's from the OpenAI API, but basically the all means that it's load balancing across all GPUs that I'm running. So what does that mean? That means it's going to load balance across barely weakly bright over here. It's going to load balance across deadly safely busy, and it's going to load balance across evenly surely social, which are 3 GPUs that I've up and running right now. So fun facts right there. Okay. So and we actually released, so let me pull it up really quickly. So here, I'll pull it up and then I'll switch back. So we actually released this as well. So I'll show you guys 2 things that we released. So we have a bunch of stuff that we released. I'll just give you guys another, I'll show you guys just on GitHub one more time. Take a look together and then we'll so we'll take a look and then I will show you guys. So we got the render backend, the Docker images, and what else? It was the node proxy. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna pull them up. So basically, what are we speaking to? So we're running one of these for you guys, so you can actually run it yourself. You can run it yourself on your domain. It is going to do all the magic. You can, it's Dockerized. You guys can run it in Docker. You can run it wherever. I mean, it's up to you. You can run it. You can run your own load balancer so that all your hosts, basically so that you have a single URL to inference against, and then you can run the GPUs with us. So we run the GPUs. You put a domain name in front of it. It all works. It just works, guys. It just works. I just showed it working. So yes, I ran it out for our load balancer is called app.compute.ai. But what is it running? It's running this. We just ran this. This is exactly what we were talking to when we were talking to app.compute.ai. So I read classic. Let Claude write the docs for you. It used compute.com for no reason, for absolutely no reason. It just assumed we're not an AI company. We're a .com. We're a .com. It just assumed it and then did not use .ai. Classic AI mistake. Rookie mistake AI. But it did it. But for the most part, you can run it here. You can say what your API URL is on the back end. I mean, you probably want to point it to us and all that kind of stuff. And then, it's going to run. This is like a epic tool. I mean, we've been using it for months internally. It's super reliable. I mean, no issues. So what it's actually doing, just to give you an idea, I mean, it's basically it's taking your API key that you send it, which you get from the launch front end. So from over here, we get our API key, and it's actually checking. So it's querying what instances do you have running, and then it's running a load balancer in front of it, and then it's caching which instances you have running and stuff like that. So we're completely open. I mean, to pull requests and stuff like that. If you guys have cool features you want to add, etc. I mean, before you guys go crazy, because we want that one to be pretty lightweight. So before you do completely crazy features, maybe ask on our Discord, but otherwise feel free to clone that one, edit it. But I just demoed it. That one's completely running. We've been using it for months. I haven't had too many hiccups with it. I mean, I don't even know when the last commit was probably the last time I found a hiccup. Oh yeah, I did. I mean, we flattened it. So unfortunately, we don't have the entire history of it, but we flattened it 2 days ago. So that's the information that we have. For 2 days, it's been running great, guys, but in reality, longer than 2 days. All right, let's keep going. We got the Docker images. So the Docker images I've been playing around with and changing. So basically there's like some changes happening right now. So people, probably the number one question. So here, I'll go full screen for this. Number one question that we get is, what models do you guys run? So we try to keep this list more or less in sync with the list on our Gitbook and stuff like this. Guys, we're working on it. We're going to automate a lot more stuff and make sure that the docs are all in sync and all that kind of stuff. So forgive us. But basically the, so we have, you can see the models and the Docker containers that we run. And specifically, I mean, let me show you. So over here, we got, these are the models that we're running. So we got Quen 32B. We got also here, we have Quen 32B. So we have Quen, we have DeepSeek, Llama, Hermes, all these kinds of things. In the fast container, we have QWQ. So you guys can take a look at the models that we run. We don't really run the all container at all. I mean, at one point I was thinking about building it, but we don't currently, I mean, deploy it basically. But it's a thing if you want to play around locally. And then we have a coder container as well. So the coding things that we include. So we do include QWQ just so that you have a reasoning model just in case. And then we have Granite code. I mean, the only one that I've really used and that I can recommend is this Quen coder thing. That one's pretty good. I did like basically had a client pay me to do a project and make sure that Quen coder works for them, and it completely worked and it was great. So just keep that in mind. Those are real. Otherwise, we're gonna be doing sorry, I keep coughing. We're gonna be doing an extra large container, and this will probably run on the A100, H100, H200s. Only, and those will have basically, we're gonna be, I mean, so I'm testing this internally. We don't have it ready on the front end, but it will have Llama 4. I mean, it's already being built. It's just not accessible to you guys yet, but we'll have a Llama 4. We'll have a slightly higher quantization on the DeepSeek, on the Hermes, on the Llama, and on the Quen. And so you'll be able to play around with those. So those will be, we'll have those up for you. And now that we're running A100, H200, A100, H100, H200 instances, try to say that fast, they'll all be accessible to you. Other thing, so today's the big news. Let's do a drum roll, guys. Let's do a drum roll. All right, drum roll over. Let's go over here. We got last one that I'm going to show you guys that I rolled over to be public a couple of days ago is the render API and worker backend. So we're going to try to get this up and running today locally. So I'm gonna flex a little bit in terms of what kind of machine I have. I will show you here. Wait, let me pull it out really quickly. I mean, that sounded weird, but that's what she said. All right, let's go back. All right, right, so we got so I mean, I got a 5950X. We got 120 gigs of RAM in this machine. So admittedly, I mean, that's not like, I don't know if you want to run the render backend on the notebook. I mean, technically nothing's happening, but it's going to be a ton of threads. So I got threads for days. I got a 3090. I got 120 gigs of RAM. I got a ton of storage. I mean, I'm absolutely going to be fine running this on this machine that I'm running on right here. Okay, so just like FYI, don't tell me about how realistic, unrealistic this is. I mean, guys, rent a Hetzner machine, rent something to run your render backend, and it's going to be fine. I think you'll probably be fine even on a MacBook. I mean, or any notebook running this for the most part, because all it's really doing is, so first of all, we have an API right here. So here's the API. And then you can read the docs here as well. So it'll let us do voice generation, and it has endpoints. So here's the text to speech, and we have an endpoint for whisper, which is speech to text, and all that stuff's there. All that good stuff's there. You can check your job status and all that stuff. So basically we have a render, essentially front end. I mean, not like back end, but user facing back end. And then what happens is, if we take a look at the Docker Compose over here, so what we have is we have the API, we have the worker, and we have something magical called Redis in between them. So what's happening is we have this API basically takes curls, feeds them to the worker works on them, and then, it feeds them to the Redis, and then the workers, we boot a bunch of workers, and the workers are listening to the Redis and listening to it. And so by default, I guess that's actually, wait, let's check in the Docker Compose. So by default, I think does it take the env? I always forget. I forget. Oh yeah, we have I think it's because I also have this. Now I remember what this thing is. Oh wait, when I click there. So here we have, because this one should have. Does it not have it? Wait, let me check. Yes, this one has replicas. So this one has replicas. So we have API replicas, and we have worker replicas. And by default, I don't remember, do we have an env sample in here? We do. And then by default, we launch 16 workers. Pretty baller, I must say, and 2 API replicas. I mean, I think it was just a flex by me. So we'll probably tune these down, and maybe we'll run 16 GPUs. I mean, who says we can't? We just booted 22 just before, so I mean, maybe we'll run 16 GPUs. I think it'll be fine. So all you got to do for this render backend is basically plug in your key right here. I would use so wait, I have to think about this. Oh man, we gotta run a mini IO. Let's see. We'll yeah, let me think about this really quickly, because we gotta run a mini IO. I mean, we might as well add the mini IO we better add it to the Docker Compose. So all right, now I feel challenge accepted. We'll see how far we get on this. Worst case, we'll finish it next time. I mean, first thing I want to do, so I mean, this thing's here. This thing works. It's actually what's powering our portrait bot, which you guys should try out. It's t.me/c3 portrait bot, all is one word. And that'll let you do speaking portrait generation, generate random voices, all that kind of stuff. And all it's doing is using essentially this render backend. So that render backend is like fully working and all that kind of stuff. It should work. So anyway, we should be able to, I mean, we'll try it out. I'm like starting to sweat a little bit, but it should work. We should be able to just insert a mini IO here, and it should into the Docker Compose, at which point I'll commit that as well if anyone wants to run it locally. But for our production stuff, we run our own mini IO. And so we plug in the S3 keys from that mini IO into here, and it works great. Okay, so I mean, like, TLDR, works great, works as expected, exactly what I want. I can plug it in, it works, I'm able to use it, etc., etc. So first thing is first, let's just start. So what I want to actually try to do today for the vibe coding stuff. So on the render backend, I mean, we'll leave that. Let's see how far we'll get. I mean, this render backend, like, trust me, if you guys, I mean, so let me go full screen for this. So let me just say one more time what this render backend does. it runs an API. That API queues jobs. Those jobs get queued via Redis. There are Redis workers working there. And what do those Redis workers do? So that's one thing that I didn't show you. Let's actually take a look at that. What do those render workers do? Let's take a look really quickly. They can run all this stuff. They can run Whisper. They can run Sesame, so CSM. And they can run Comfy UI. So this has been like the #1 thing that people have been asking me about. I mean, like, how do we do this? What do we have for this, etc.? You can run, trust me, every single team that I've talked to that has done anything with Comfy UI will be able to get this render backend up and running with whatever workflow you want to, because for the most part, all you have to do is there's a JSON, and specifically, let's see if we can find it. It should be, I think it's in here somewhere if I remember correctly. Yeah, so right here is the workflow JSON. So here's the JSON from Comfy UI. It's directly embedded in this file. So you can go into here and basically replace this with another JSON, replace it with something else, and it will work. Like, I mean, just absolutely straight up as is. It should start queuing this stuff. I mean, you are gonna have to connect some stuff because there's, like, for example, the video. I mean, not this so much, but like where you upload the file and stuff like that. So here, like right here, upload audio name. So stuff like that, you're gonna have to make sure the connection's correct. But otherwise, I mean, trust me, every single person that has been asking me this week about Comfy UI workflows is not gonna have I mean, that has written custom code to talk to Comfy UI is not gonna have, it's not gonna take them longer than an hour to get this up and running. So I'm overloading a couple parameters like height and width. I'm overloading audio file name. And probably the image. So upload audio name, audio duration, upload image name, and then so stuff like that I'm overloading. Everything else is like pure. Everything else is working as is. And the cool thing is, so here it's actually using the Mini IO client, which is S3 compatible. So not in here, but in the main worker thing. It's actually going to, I believe it is, if I remember correctly. So right here, there should be a Mini IO. Yeah, there's a Mini IO here. So it's actually using a Mini IO to upload S3. So it's using the Python Mini IO library, which is S3 compatible. So you could upload it to AWS or DigitalOcean or whatever. You just upload it as an S3. I mean, you guys could actually pass, instead of running Mini IO, you guys could actually pass an S3 bucket, just give it a IAM credentials, and this thing will run. You don't have to run a Mini IO. I mean, we ran a Mini IO because it's like a flex. But you guys can run whatever you want. You could just upload it to S3. This thing yeets. It is so good. It is so good. It is so good. It's been working absolutely flawlessly for us. I mean, we fixed all the bugs, right? So for portrait generation, it's good to go out of the box. For some of the other stuff, we might have to tweak it. All right. So that being said, I kind of want to do the same vibe coding thing as we did last time, which is I want to start with let's just make like a landing page. Let's even I would almost copy the landing page from last session. I don't know, it looked fine-ish to me. I mean, this is where you can tell I'm not a web designer, because I accept the first interface that doesn't hurt my eyes, and like the colors are green for whatever reason. I don't know how it picked green. It just picked green for us. There's like no dark mode, which is a sin if you ask me. You gotta have dark mode, but we don't have dark mode. Let me check really quickly, because I did see a couple DMs come in. And all right, nothing important. So I don't think I've been missing anything. But let me check. Let me just check that I'm not missing anything super important. Let's actually check that I'm not missing any questions on X as well. Just before we go into coding, before we go heads down into coding. All right. Load balancing. All right, yeah, I like the team is strong. Team is strong right now. They're doing amazing tweets as we speak. I want to see if there was mentions with any questions that we have. All right, so don't see. All right, yeah, that, I mean, we did get so some people are complimenting the load balancer, so shout out to people complimenting the load balancer. I'm just checking what else, if there's anything else worth mentioning. Yeah, 40 minutes. I don't think, I mean, yeah, I guess we have been on that long. All right, I'm checking. Yeah, everyone, then it's just price action, guys. Guys, don't price action during the stream. It's not the way to go. Can't price action during the stream. All right. So what I want to do is I'm probably gonna steal that UI that we had, and we'll just iterate on it. Just so that people. Oh, and so on the so one thing that I'll mention again. So for you guys, kind of. So I don't remember if we have to change the code for this, but I will mention it just because it did come up, because people are so blown away by the authentication that we came up with. So what happens is, I'll just show you one more time. So if I go to browser inspector, basically what's happening is, if I go to browser inspector, what's happening? Control Shift I. All right, there we go. So if I go here and then I go, I don't think I can change the size of this. Yeah, it's not going to change it. Wait, can I change the size over here? Yes, I can. Let's do it. All right, so if I go to browser inspector, what we're going to see is here's my API key right here. And then this API key actually gets set as a cookie right here. And so basically what's happening is every time you go to one of your hosts, it is actually gonna connect, send the cookie, and so it's actually doing the API authentication. So the API authentication is always happening, even if you're in the browser, but basically it's happening in like magical ways that that you're not aware of. Okay, so just FYI, if you want to know how that works, that's how it works. Yes, I agree. It's completely magic. It's a pretty good authentication method, if I can say so myself. But that part, that's how that works. So I'm gonna shut these down because we didn't run we didn't run Comfy UI in any of these. So let's boot some new instances with let's boot at least one with let's see what we'll get for the media. Let's hope for the best. All right, we're probably going to get an L40, but it's fine. We'll use the L40. Yeah, we got an L40. So now we're on Gladly, Hardly, Keen. Don't know if we've seen him today. Maybe we saw him. Maybe we ran on him before, but he's got the sweet Comfy UI. Okay, so I'm going to try. So I'm going to do a couple things. So I'll show you guys, because people also, I mean, yeah, let me go full screen for this. Guys, people vibe code, right? I mean, people have been vibe coding, people vibe code all this stuff. I mean, what do you need to vibe code? I mean, you just need the documentation, right? So if I feed Cursor the documentation from what's running on this container, the freaking workflow, and an example from Comfy UI on how to talk to a running Comfy UI instance, we should be able to get this thing up and running. So first thing we're going to want to do, though, is let's just do first and last frame. So I say we're going to use the couple images like last time. So we're going to mod this a little bit. I still got to, I mean, yeah, I got to release these. I've been DMing people that have been asking me nicely on the Discord. I mean, like, I'm not trying to hide these. I'm just cognizant of the fact that if I upload anything to GitHub, it needs documentation as well. And so I've just been lazy, guys, but all the stuff's going on GitHub as well. So we got a full-blown Comfy UI over here. So let's check it out. Comfy. There we go. We got a Comfy UI. So one thing that I'm going to do really quickly is I got to get a couple things. I'm going to put them on the desktop. So just so you guys don't see all the stuff that I have on my machine. Some of it's already making me laugh. There's some good memes, some good dank memes that have been had. They're just around. So I'm going to do there's a couple. Actually, I'm debating. Should we do the speaking portraits? I don't know. I can't decide. Let's just make some do we want the speaking portraits, or let's do speaking portraits. I feel like we should do some speaking portraits today, because we do have that Comfy UI online essentially, and it should work, and then we should be able to build a front end for it, and then you guys can do your own speaking portraits. And because that one was the one that I won't say which chat, but people got pretty excited about the speaking portrait. So let's do a couple things with the speaking portraits. I'll show you guys. I mean, actually, yeah, I like the idea of doing the speaking portrait because there's going to be like a couple elements to it. So let's actually do it. It's going to use, so I'll talk about this for a second, and then Let's do it. So basically, what is this? So we have this MediaFast container right now. So I do have to say, a couple people also asked us about like us versus Replicate and stuff like that, and RunPod and all the other ones. I mean, so first of all, do they take crypto? Obviously, they don't. Only we take crypto. So I mean, that's difference number one. Next one is going to be what do we run? So we curate these instances, and so in this case on the Comfy UI we actually have Comfy UI. We have CSM, which is the Sesame. So I can go right now. So here I got a headphone for this. Actually, let me wait. Can I? I'm debating. Can I? No, because I got to do the. How do I got to do it? I'm debating how I have to do this. No, I'll have to use the headphones. It's just gonna ruin my hair. It's gonna ruin my hair, guys. Don't tell me I have headphone hair after the stream, because I know I know what it does to my hair. All right, let's go over here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let's do generate monologue. Let's try this out. So we're actually gonna use this guy right here, and we're gonna generate a monologue, and let's see what we get. So it's going to be, by the way, I should show you. So it's going to be loading the model. There we go. I alt tabbed, switch tabs at the right time. It's going to be loading the model, loading up the VRAM and stuff like that to process this. So let's see it go. All right, and then it should be going. So let's see, it should be done here in a second. So by the way, where can we see this workflow? All right, I don't have our GitHub open here. So let's see, is it going to work?
I'll be reading a haiku about the dank memes for you today. Internet humor, distorted, ironic, scrolling, endlessly.
Okay, so this one, I can give you guys, I mean, it really depends on the audio model that we run. So on this one, the issue is going to be the max audio length. We got to tweak it down. So let's make sure it's like 6,000. We'll get a better result. And also, that one kind of sucked because it was the standard voices. We can actually upload a voice. We can do Dimitri's voice and stuff like that. But let's just do a random voice. It'll be more fun. More fun. And this will be the actual workload that we do. All right.
I'll be reading a haiku about dank memes for you today. Internet humor, distorted, ironic jokes, scrolling endlessly.
All right, so that was a random voice that I generated. I mean, I would say that sounded pretty good. So, I mean, we can work with this. And then if we go to the GPU, we can see the VRM usage over here. Looks pretty good. So we still have some room to go up. So the second thing that we have, so I'm going to download this, and I'm going to here, wait, I gotta do, you guys are gonna see all my downloads, tax returns, all that kind of stuff. So I gotta alt tab out of here. No, wait, what did I do? I did bad things. All right, let's move this one. Let's move this one over here. All right, so I just want to show you guys next thing that we're gonna have to use is gonna be the following. So we also have Whisper on there. So let's open up Whisper. So why do we need Whisper? We need Whisper because we need to be able to provide the portrait model, the text that's being spoken for the portrait model to work correctly. So let's do that. So we're gonna upload this here. So I mean, it's the exact same audio.
I'll be reading a haiku about dank memes for you today.
Right. So I mean, I'm not gonna keep playing it. Let's just transcribe it and just verify that that's working fine. So we just need to see the transcript. It's literally, I mean, it's going to load up the GPU as well. It's going to load some more stuff onto the VRAM, but it's going to be super fast. I mean, that's it. Why did it stop there? I'm a little bit curious. Is it because I stopped?
Net humor, distorted, ironic jokes, scrolling endlessly.
I feel like that one stopped for whatever reason. I mean, anyway, let's, don't know. I mean, let's try it one more time. Let's try. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I don't know why it stopped. Did I tell it, is there like a length here? I don't know, I haven't had that before. Maybe it's just maybe we just didn't get lucky. So let's generate a new voice. I want to see if that happens again. I haven't seen that happen before, but maybe it happens. I mean, I just haven't. That's the first time I've seen the. I mean, maybe it's like a formatting issue. So we could actually download this. I mean, yeah, now I have the exact same issue. Let's do. this. Yeah, but I can't. All right, let me do it like this. I'm gonna do copy from downloads. Let's put it over here. Then let's open it with Notepad. Curious if we get the same issue. No, it is really that small. So unfortunately we don't it's not catching it. I don't know what it is. Something with a voice or something like that. Let's try this one.
I'll be reading a haiku about dank memes for you today. Internet humor, distorted, ironic jokes, scrolling endlessly.
All right, let's do that one. So I'm gonna copy it. So let's get rid of this one right here. So you'll see why we need it in a second. So let's do the following. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab here, wait, where is it? I gotta get it from my downloads, so I'll show you guys in a second what I'm doing. Oh my god, you do it live and then you can't even copy paste. All right, there we go. So let's try this one, because I don't know what happened with this one. Honestly, it shouldn't. I've never had it not get the full sentence.
I'll be reading a haiku about dank memes for you today. Internet humor, distorted, ironic jokes, scrolling endlessly.
All right, let's do that, and then let's see if it transcribes. I have a feeling it should. All right, perfect. I don't know what happened with the second sentence. It just abruptly ended. I've never ever had that happen, but it's AI, guys. There will be mistakes. So that, I mean, no comment otherwise. So the cool thing is with this one, so let me go, actually wait, we should have it open more or less. So let's see, boom. Where'd I have it? I think I have it over here. So we actually have, so instead of the render, instead of this, let's just go to C3 examples, boom. So let's go over here and I'll show you guys, we actually have this one, the Comfy UI, Web UI. So this one actually has the portrait and stuff like that. And so we can play around with it. So I'm going to do, we're going to build a front end for this today, but I just want to get it running at least once and make sure that everything runs kind of as expected. So I'm actually going to do the following. I'm just going to download the zip. Let's get the zippies. Let's get the zips out. All right, so we got the zip. So I'm gonna copy that, put it on the desktop, and then I'm going to inflate it here. Extract all. Boom. Let's do it. Let's do without the one. Boom. All right, it's extracting. All right, now it's extracted. So what does that mean? So now we can go back to the Comfy UI. And we can actually load this, and I'm actually going to use this voice. I'm going to use this text right here, and then let's actually see the workflow in the Comfy UI. So I'm going to do open. We're going to go to examples. Here, the number one, let's use this JSON. I'm actually curious, does this one, let's see if this one works. Ah, perfect. So it doesn't have this exactly, this one's out of date as well, unfortunately. Fortunately, there is a node that we can use to replace it, which is called Image Resize Plus. So let's do that. So I got to update. We had this one conflicted with another node that we had. So let's fix it. we're going to do it live. Node library. Let's do resize. Where is it? Image resize, easy use. No, but that's not the one. Is it image resize plus? Wait, I forgot it. It should be this one, I think. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's in Comfy UI Essentials. So let's connect it over here, and then here we'll connect it back over here, and then this will also connect over here. And then we can get rid of this guy right here. Let's get out of here. Get out of here, guy. And then let's try it again. So let's run it and see if it works. Load audio. Okay, yeah, and then it needs the audio and the video. So let's add the audio and the video. Let me get this out of the way because it's just the guide to where I originally grabbed this from. Let's grab the audio and the video. So this one's going to be the image that we're going to use. So let's just use the Ghibli image. And then the audio, let's just use from the desktop what we just generated. So this is 10 seconds long, so let's set it to 11. I just remember this being a thing, so that we should tweak it. Let's set it to like 11. And let's let it render. And let's see, go to work. And we could actually go and watch the GPU get loaded up. So let's watch it over here. It should get loaded up here in a second. So it's probably still loading. We can also watch the Comfy UI stuff. So load model, oh, boom, boom, boom. It's doing Comfy UI things over here. Let's make it slightly more, even bigger. I don't know why they float this thing over. I mean, I guess it makes sense when you initially load it, but it's like always in the wrong place for me. Input audio duration. I think it's already running. So let's see. All right, VRAM's going up. So let's go back. There we go. There we go. We got GPU. Guys, I fixed the GPU metrics. Are you happy? Are you happy I fixed the GPU metrics? We can now watch the GPU go. All right, so it's gonna take, it says like 3 minutes for this render. So let's watch it do its thing. So next thing I want to do is really quickly, I'll show you guys. Let's do the following. I'm gonna do, let's just go to Comfy UI GitHub. I'll show you guys where they have it. So let's transition. So this is obviously the, I mean, guys, we run Comfy UI just like Replicate runs Comfy UI. Everybody's running Comfy UI for the audiovisual workflows. Don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. Everyone's running Comfy UI. At the end of the day, everyone's a Comfy UI. So Comfy UI actually has examples in here. So script examples. So they have these Python examples, etc. I mean, anyway, long story short, I would use the basic Python example. But I mean, we can actually run the Python thing if we need to, but then we have to. So yeah, so I mean, what's it using? It's using requests. So anyway, so my suggestion as somebody who's been vibe coding since it had a name, what would I personally do? I would get this script up and running, and we can actually probably grab an even better script. We can actually probably fix the example script, get that up and running with new JSON, which we can download from the front end right now, and then work with that. Because basically I mean, long story short, the only thing that we have to fix more or less in the script is going to be this right here. So let's actually go back to the C3 examples because we had it there as well. So do I have C3 examples? Was it in the other browser? I think it was. Let's check over here. Wait, wrong one. Boom, boom. Is it here? Wait, no, is it here? Might be here. Oh, yeah, the C3 examples. So we should have one with the script. So we actually have the Comfy UI. So we have a Comfy UI version right here. So we should have Comfy Compute API. Oh, this one launches. Yeah, oh man, this one launches an instance. This one might be overkill for what we're trying to achieve. So I'd rather launch the instance separately, but there we go. Upload file. I mean, let's see. Let's see. Does it use the other script as well? Can't remember. Import. No, I mean, this one's fine. Logging, UUID, typing, mutagen, PIL for the image. I don't know. Oh, Comfy UI. Yeah, I don't know. Comfy UI client. Oh, it defines a class. All right, let's see. We'll get something. We got code, guys. We got code for days. We'll get this up and running. Let's check in on our Comfy UI in the meantime. Let's see how far along it is. Let's see how far along it is. All right, wait. I lost it. Where's the Comfy UI? Where's the Comfy UI? It's not in this one. If it's not in this one, it's in this one. All right, so GPU's going, so it's still going. It's still rendering. I had this one earlier today as well, so it just, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, so sometimes it'll do this BS where Comfy UI just crashes in the background. Don't ask me why. Let's just make sure that our thing is still running. Yeah, perfect. We did it just at the right time. It just finished 100%. And so now it should show us a preview of what we got. Is it going to show us the preview, or because I reloaded, it might not? So if we don't get it here, let's see. I think it's done. Yeah. So, I mean, we got it, but it's not, I mean, anyway, it would render slightly nicer over there, but whatever. So here we go. Let's see.
I'll be reading a haiku about dank memes for you today. Internet humor, distorted, ironic jokes, scrolling endlessly.
All right, so that's pretty good. I mean, it's working. let's build a web interface for this. That's going to be the goal for today. And actually, to be completely honest, I'm probably going to edit there. We'll do, I mean, the render backend, we'll do the public release. I'll make sure I'll do a write-up of how to use the render backend, but I'm also clicking with, I'm also helping a couple teams get it up and running. So, join the Discord if you guys want to see what's up there. All right, so first things first, we got to get a script talking to the Comfy UI. So for that, what are we going to do? I want to, like I said, I want to copy the previous. I'm just going to use this as a basis because I'm lazy, and we'll make it work. So first things first, let's hop over here. So that's our npm run dev. All right, perfect. So let's do cp -r c3. Let's do the simple one, the chat example, and then let's call it c3 comfy ui example. Let's go into it, comfy ui example, and then let's do the classic cursor. Let's do a cursor in here. All right, and then I'm gonna see, can I make cursor bigly? Yes, I can. I'm gonna make it super big so you guys can have an easy time reading it on stream. And then I'm gonna say, cursor, dear cursor. All right, I'm just joking, guys. We're gonna say, this is a Vite React project to talk to an LLM. Let's replace this web interface. What we need to do instead is upload an image and an audio file, create 2 drop zones. Then we will send a webhook to a running Comfy UI instance. You can see how we utilize like launching GPUs or something like that. Launching GPUs. The instance type that we need for Comfy UI is MediaFast. So that's a good description, exactly of what we want. So here we go. And then do not launch npm run dev. I will do it. Keep it simple. All right, useful prompt engineering things. I've seen people argue about prompt engineering, so I'd like to throw my hat in the ring. All right, let's do it. Boom. See it go. All right, so it's gonna do things. All right, we're gonna vibe here. Should we do music, guys? Should we add music? I feel like we should. I have headphones going. Let's add the music. Let's add some music, because otherwise it's not a vibe, is it? If we don't have music. Let's do boom boom. Break. And let's do. All right, so hopefully the music's not too loud. All right, so gonna let that. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more quiet, guys. For vibe coding, we gotta have some music, right? So we're doing music. All right, let's watch this. I almost want to npm run dev already. Let's do npm run dev. I want to see what it's what madness is it doing already. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. Keep going, cursor. Keep going. All right, so basically, I mean, we do have to feed it a couple things afterwards. So we got to give it the correct Comfy UI workflow to do. And then we have to tell it to like insert everything correctly. So we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna try the web interface first. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's keep going. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna add, all right, so I mean, basically I think it should be rendered already. All right, so not bad, not bad. All right, let's see. All right, let's do, I'll do it differently. So here, wait, let's do the following. Oh yeah, music's, sorry guys, music's gonna cut out when I switch scenes. I don't have the music on every single scene. I assume if you see my face, you don't want the music. So we'll bring the music back here in a second. So where'd I put everything? Should be on desktop, shouldn't it? Oh yeah, it's because it's the image. Gotcha. All right, so wait, we gotta do this. I was just confused why it wasn't showing the thing, but it was actually classic fashion. It was actually correct. All right, so we got, I mean, is the dropper working? So the dropper does look good. All right, music's back. All right, so that one's working. Let's actually check that we can get the audio as well. So the audio, I mean, we could use that audio, but let's use the one that we uploaded.
I'll be reading a haiku about dank memes for you today. Internet humor, distorted, ironic jokes, scrolling endlessly.
All right, so that one is good. So I want to see, I mean, what is it even going to try? Bro, what are you going to do? What is this process file is going to do? Oh my God, it just said a post to workloads. I mean, very nice try. Nice try, bro. Nice try. Fail to launch comfy UI instance. All right, so let's see what's up, because basically there's let's tell it that there's actually a workload already running. So what I'm gonna do, so there we go. No, that's the GPU metrics. So let's do a refresh and then we'll get a workloads. And then let's say, let's just tell it really quickly that, so I'll do two things. I'll say copy as POSIX. All right, let's get, guys, I'm gonna cut the music out. It's good. It's good while we wait and nothing's happening, but when I'm actually talking, it's good. It's gonna make it a mess to edit this thing. So I'll add the music back if we're just pausing for a long period of time. All right. So first things first, I'm gonna tell it. Here's a post to workloads. It is in fact returning a running media fast instance. So let's do that. So because it clearly is, there's one running. And then here's the JSON that we got, and then we'll just feed it the JSON and it's gonna do its thing. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's try it. Boom. All right, let's see. Yeah, and actually, let's also do the following to give it the best chances. Let's also launch an instance, and then we can give it that as well. So I'm going to do that. So there's that. Here's launch. Let's do POSIX. Let's go back over here. Here's launching an instance. Boom. Here is the result. I'm gonna go back over here. So where's the result? Response. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go back over here. Here's the result. And then here is stopping the instance. All right, let's go back. Where is it? No, sorry. I'm having a brain fart. Let's stop the instance. So I gotta click the stop button. Let's stop it. Boom. We stopped it, and then we should get one right here. All right, perfect. And we got a refund. So I'm gonna do POSIX, copy as curl POSIX, and then let's go back over here. Boom, boom. Okay, and then oh yeah, let's move Dimitri over. I'm gonna call an audible. We're gonna move it over like this. All right, good enough. Good enough. We'll dock Dimitri over there. Here is the response. All right, let's do that one, and then I'm gonna go over here, and then here's the response. So just in case it wants it, and then we'll see if it does it. Should be good. Lastly, I forgot to check. Oh yeah, we're using 3. Oh man, we're not even using max. Oh my god, we're not using max. We're not using max. We're not using the crazy one. I can't believe it. Guys, we'll manage. We'll manage. We don't need all that power, because I think it'll start a new window if I do it now. It'll be good enough as is. The next thing that we have to give it is we actually have to so here's what I would do. I would grab, let's go over here. I would grab this Comfy UI script, and I would tell it like, here's how to talk to Comfy UI, and then I would give it the JSON that we need. So yeah, so I like those ideas. Let's see. I want to see what it did with the UI first. So we gotta let it finish real fast over here, and then we'll verify. We'll verify. All right, now is the perfect time. All right. All right, I'm gonna cut the music real fast to do the talking over here. All right, so I don't know why it's having a network error. So let's oh no, oh my god, I made it wrong thing. I didn't mean to end up so big on your screens. Then was just misclicking in an OBS. Oh no, origin. Oh no. Okay, wait. We have to what's it setting? What's it doing the request to? We have to see the headers. Yeah, it's just doing the API. I mean, obviously that's the course isn't gonna work. So wait, let's go back. I can't. Why didn't we have to fix this in this one last time? I don't remember. Why didn't we have to fix this? I don't remember. I mean, clearly. So wait, let's check the env. Oh yeah. We need to prepend a course proxy for local development. Set the API URL to HPS API compute AI API v0. So that's our v0 API, and add a variable for course proxy and default to HTTPS localhost or HTTP localhost 8080. The resulting fetches should go to HTTP. Oh, I know exactly why. So I took the example. So here's what happened. I'll even go full screen for this. So here's what happened. I took the basic example. The basic example was talking to our API. Obviously, our API sets course to be open because we expect you guys to integrate everywhere. However, the API for launching stuff, I mean, I actually got to think about that. Is that a mistake by us? I mean, I have to think about it. I mean, I might have to. Oh no, I know what the logic is. The logic behind that is, you in theory, I mean, at least with the launch API, you're gonna want to hide your API key. So that one, you guys are gonna, I mean, the decision right now is to proxy it. If somebody has, give us feedback in the Discord if you think that one should be wide open as well. But I mean, we kind of felt it would be rich if people are getting cross-site request forgery and somebody's running up their compute bill. So that one we left kind of close. So here we need a proxy. I have a course proxy. I'm already running a course proxy, so it's not a problem. I just have to tell it add a course proxy, bro. And then we're back in business. All right, so let's add that course proxy. The resulting fetches should go to HTTP, or wait, what is it? Localhost, or no HTTPS. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, HTTP. So here, / all right, let's do it. Oh no, it's gonna, no, stop. No, stop. God, I hate that. When I don't know who, does that work? I mean, is that to add files from the internet? I mean, I've never used that feature in Cursor, and it happens to me every time. I get super frustrated when that happens. Oh, and actually, wait, let's tell it add all of this to env. Boom. Do it live. All right, we're back to vibe coding, guys. I'm just checking out the Twitter mentions right now. They're pretty good, guys. I have to say. So shout out to everyone on Twitter. On X, I can't. I've had. I mean, I can't remember how long I've had a X account. I think it's like since 2006 or something ridiculous. That's how you get short names, like the first 5 letters of your last name. That's how it works. All right, so I don't see any questions other than that on Twitter. Let me check the Discord in the meantime. All right, so I don't see anything there. I'm just gonna check the. Let's see if there were any DMs. No, everything looks fine. Or no, wait, what? Accept all. Do it. Why do I have a get ignore? All right, fine. Give me. Okay. Come on, bro. Why isn't it asking? Why isn't it doing the? Why isn't it doing the full agent mode? Oh, I didn't set it to auto. If I set it to max, is it gonna work? Oh no, it's not. I mean, let's not do that one. Just do max. Let's go. Let's do the fancy one. Did they change? Did they remove the? Here, wait. Let's do max mode. Yes. I mean, that's fine. All right. Let's do the max mode. We gotta max it out, guys. To the max. All right. So let's we'll check it out. So it's gonna do the env sample. Did it do one? Yes. Env sample. Env. The URL and course should also be in the env sample. Also make it env sample, not env sample. It drives me nuts when it does the hidden files, because then you like don't. I mean, I get super frustrated because I miss those files half the time. You like ls a directory. Do you always expect it to have you know, envs like that? I don't know. All right, boom. It's doing a good job. All right, this is what we need. It's added to our env. Boom, boom. Server restarted. I like it. I like it. All right, let's just do accept. All right, boom. All right, let's see if we got it already. Let's see if we got it already. All right, unauthorized. Unauthorized. Why is it unauthorized? Is it because I don't? Did I not set the key? Did I not set? No, I totally set the key. Are you sending the C3 API key based on? All right, and now let's go and check what's wrong. All right, let's see this. What's going on? Let's check on network. So this is correct. No, now I see. So the problem is it needs deploy. I mean, I know this one, so it's getting the URL wrong. You're getting the URL wrong. I mean, fine, we can fix it like this. I don't know. Do we need another one? I guess it's just deploy, yeah. Let's just do that. I won't let it I'm debating. Do I do it? Do I tell him? Do I tell him? Or do I just keep going? What is the example? What is going on here? What is going on here? Here, let's rename this. Let's rename this. Who came up with this? env sample. What is this? Is there like not? Are there that many different ways to do envs? I mean, what's going on here? All right, so let's just see. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna work. I mean, it's lame if it tells me if it like did not understand my commands just now. Let's just give it another. I mean, this one, that way I don't have to ask for anything. Let's try it. Is it gonna work? 404. Why not? Why isn't that working? Failed to check network. Let me check that the course proxy is actually running. Should be up though. All right, no, the course proxy is definitely up. All right, I have a feeling it's doing something weird with a URL. So let's go back to PC. So here I'm gonna tell it. All right, let's get rid of this so we don't confuse it. You're somehow computing the URL incorrectly. Either the default base name for the API at byte API URL. I'm getting this. Let's go back. Where is it? To the inspector. Let's take a look at this one. So why did I get no, this one I got a 401 again. Wait, what is this going on? Oh yeah, because I reloaded it. I mean, it's fine. That part's fine. So we're doing this. We're doing that, and then but we should have, and then let's go over here. Where is it? Where is it? Over here. Where's our launch? Where is our launch? Let's do inspector here. Let's refresh over here. And then we should have, oh no, that is correct. So what is it doing? Is it actually workloads? I mean, wait, let's copy this thing. I mean, this one's definitely correct, but I'm just I forgot. Maybe I'm hiding. Maybe that's just how we're reassembling it. But I would have thought there's a deploy in front of it. So then I'm wrong, obviously. All right. So, but then what is it? What was the URL that it was doing? Now I'm super curious, because this is correct. Yeah. Wait, is there a nice way to do it? Headers. Okay. No request. No headers. Wait, where is it? Workloads. Headers. So here. API. Yeah, and then it goes to workloads, and then here. What? Oh no, but that is correct. So it should be this. Oh, please tell me it's not. Please tell me it's not this. I've had this before, but it will not be nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm you're right. I gotta restart the course proxy. Let's see if it makes a difference. I've had this before where, but it's a 401. So 401 means response invalid API key. Okay, so maybe yes, of course. Oh my god, I didn't think about it. I changed the API key because I rotate them after every stream. Because I know you guys are evil. You guys are evil, so it's just the API key is wrong. So I can't believe it. We were debugging the incorrect API key. So that was obviously wrong. Let's go back. Boom. Let's go back. And then let's go back over here. Oh yeah, we got, look at this. It found him. Okay, so we could try. It's just gonna do some, I have zero confidence in this working as is, like 0.0% confidence. The only thing that we can try is, let's actually try to upload some images. So I'll grab this one, and then let's actually do, I'll just be lazy right now. So it's gonna do process files. So I don't even want to see where it sends the request. So let's actually try to feed it how to process the request. Okay, so here's what we have to do. We have to tell it, first of all, we should be connecting to comfy UI roughly like this, and then so we got to do a couple things. We gotta go over here. We have to do, first things first, we got to grab the actual fixed workflow. Okay, so I'm going to do save. So we got to upload this we're going to upload this at some point to all the places, to the GitHubs as well. So that one needed the image resize node fixed. So please, if you see stuff like this, let us know. It's like not on purpose. So where did it? Oh, it didn't. That wasn't this. This one drives me nuts. It's like so hard to understand, like where are these going. All right, so it's saved avatar JSON over here. I'm gonna put it on my desktop. I know you guys can't see it, but we'll see it in a second. So here's avatar JSON. Okay. So let's do the following. So I'm actually gonna, so here's my plan. Guys, context is like the most important thing. So I don't want to overload it, even though Claude Max has a ton of context. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell it to use Comfy UI, and then I'm gonna tell it which JSON to embed. That's gonna be step one, okay? So let's use Comfy UI. So I'm also gonna let's do open with cursor. So I'm gonna open this file with cursor. So here's the file that I just got. So yeah, let's just do, don't save. Let's just do, here is my JSON embed this in the request, because it's already going to be converting. Basically, we need to do it in JavaScript. It's already going to be converting Python, because Comfy UI is written in Python, so all the examples are in Python. Let's go back to Comfy UI. So here we go, Comfy UI example script. I'm gonna grab this guy right here. Let's stick it in there. Boom, boom. All right. Like this. So it should be able to process it. All right. Let's hope for the best. All right, now it's music time again. Let's let it in the meantime. Let's check on it. And I'm also gonna try to check if there's any other questions or anything while it runs, because we're gonna be pretty close. So what's gonna happen? So here's the plan. So I'm gonna feed it this. It's gonna add essentially the basic request to Comfy UI. It's gonna, I mean, it's a LLM, guys, so it's gonna be able to convert the request from Python to JavaScript, or it should be able to. So then next thing I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna add I'm going to give it the script just in case, because I'm not confident that it's going to do it correctly, because we've already played around with it. The thing that it probably is going to have issues with is uploading the video file correctly, if that makes sense. Actually, I should have. We should have just grabbed it from the render backend. I guess that would have been a better one. Let's actually do that. I mean, let's feed it. Let's do that super quickly. Let's go and let's take a look. Actually, I didn't, that's a way better, I mean, that's a good idea. Good job, Dimitri. Good job. Good job. Why didn't you think of that before? All right, let's grab the Comfy UI from the render backend. And let's do Comfy UI. Let's see if there's an upload here. Let's check upload. So yeah, so this one actually has the file uploads. So let's give it this now. Let's give it this one, and then it should be more or less one-shottable with that. This is a better example. It should contain more or less our exact workflow for Comfy UI embedded as JSON. More importantly, this shows how to handle the file uploads and how to check the state and how to download the files as well. Use this for reference and implement it on our front end. Pew. Boom. All right, so that one, send it. So the JSON workflow that's in there should actually support it. We shouldn't have that image resize bug, which, I mean, I'll take a look. I'll fix, we gotta fix it, but otherwise we're doing good. Let me check the social medias in the meantime. Let's see how it's going. All right, so just guys, there's, you know, I'm doing this stream. I mean, is all I see is price action tweets. Come on, get it together, guys. Get it together. I know this is coming from the guy that just showed the ticker, but I mean, you know, there's work to be done here. All right, let's also check. I want to check other people that might have questions or and whatnot, but I don't see any questions. All right, perfect. Checking. All right, so all right, perfect. So there's nice discussions. Not price action, but not technical things. So I'll let other people handle it. All right, but let's get some music back in. It's gonna be processing this for a little bit. let's I'll just mute. So I know it's abrupt if I mute. I know it's abrupt. Forgive me. But I want to be able. I want to have my voice without the audio in the background in case we end up clipping any of this. I mean, that's how vain I am. I'm just trying to save myself work, guys. You're on the other side. I got to do all the work. I got to do the editing. We got to build the render backend over here. I mean, cut me a break. All right. So one thing. So one of the best things that LLMs do is actually converting one language to another. So I'm pretty confident that it's going to do a decent job here. But oh, sweet, it's already adding a polling interval and stuff like this. So I have a feeling it's going to do a pretty good job. But we shall wait and see. It should be pretty close. All right, so it actually says it's done. Boom, boom. Let's see this. I just want to make sure, do we have an animation for when the image is still processing, or for when the comfy UI render is still processing? All right, let's try it. Let's see. Come on, it's just a yes or no. It's gonna add it. All right, I mean, fine, good. I mean, let's see. I don't know how it's gonna. I mean, I don't like. How is it checking? I mean, I have 0% confidence. I mean, anyway, let's see. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it works. I'm not super. I mean, maybe it was in the code somewhere, but I'm not. Press F for doubt. Press F for doubt that it knows how to do a progress bar here. All right, let's let it style CSS. I mean, it's gonna make it look nice. I have my doubts, guys. I have my doubts. I have my doubts that it's going to be calculating that correctly. I mean, I know how Comfy UI does it, which is basically, I mean, so for anything, I'll go full screen for this because people like it when I explain complex topics. I mean, I'm just a PhD. You know, I used to teach at the university, so I mean, you know, I explain things. So the way stable diffusion and stable video diffusion work is generally you have a bunch of steps. And so the easiest metric is how fast are the steps going. So like each step is going to take the same amount of time. So if you can see which iteration it is, and you can measure the amount of time that one iteration took, times, let's say we have 25 iterations, which is pretty typical, times 25, that's how long it's going to take. So if it's doing a good job, it will just count the steps and then use that as a metric and show us the progress bar based on however many, whatever the step size is. But press F for doubt. Press it right now. Press it right now. I'm not confident that I have a feeling it hallucinated some sort of progress bar, but I will be pleasantly surprised if it did it correctly. So see. And then, all right, let's try it over here. No, over here. It's the window that we're working with. All right, let's refresh this guy. Oh, this one expires in four. Oh man, let's try it. Are you guys ready? We're gonna hit stop instance. Boom. See it? Did it stop? It did. All right, let's go back over here. Let's do launch instance. Did it launch? Yes. All right, let's check it. L40. Yes, unfortunately, guys, I have too many L40s. I should have nuked the L40s, just left the H200s for the demo right now. But I mean, it is what it is. All right, so we got to get the image. So let's just use these. We can change the audio out later. Let's just do this one. Boom. All right, so just because I'm not that confident. Actually, I mean, yeah, let's see. Boom. Let's do it. Perfect. Exactly. What do you expect? Oh yeah, we have to tell it. We have to tell it. We have to tell it to use course. So if is set apply to the node URL as well. Boom. All right, so it needs course. It needs course. I mean, the irony is, if I literally hosted this online under our compute AI domain name, we wouldn't have any of these course issues because it would. I mean, would we? I don't know. No, I guess we would still have a course issue because I don't remember what our white. I don't remember. We might have a star compute course, but I'm not 100% sure. So don't quote me on that one. I would have to curl API to check what course we're setting. But I suspect we might get away with just running it with a domain name, with one of our domain names on the online. It would probably work, but I don't know that for a fact. All right, let's keep going. All right. Come on. I mean, this is already, how long is this file? This is getting into the, I mean, yeah. Guys, pro tip, as somebody who vibe coded before it had a name, do not go over 1,000 lines. That's usually the cutoff. I would say 1,000 lines is the cutoff for where you should start splitting it up. Otherwise, it's just gonna go, it's not gonna be nice. So ideally, we should probably break this apart. All right, let's go back over here. Let's try it. Refresh. All right, that one's good. Workloads is good. Okay, now we got to upload the video. So let's do this one. Let's do this one for now. And then let's try generate video. All right, let's see it. All right, so, I mean, as I said, it is not, the progress bar is not going to be representative of the 5-minute render that has to happen underneath. But let's see if this works. I'm already impressed that this worked at all. So let's see. I mean, it should be, I mean, not super, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think, guys. Let's do, let's see, because we can still sign in a Comfy UI and just see what's up. Just be like, yo, what's up? What's up? Show us the log. Here we go. So what does it say? 52 seconds. That's not bad. That's not bad. So it so you, oh man, now I'm in the wrong place. Guys, I can't find, what's the place for me? What's the place for me over here? I don't know. I gotta set up the stream deck so that I can move myself to the left and to the right. I don't have the stream deck set up right now, but it's clearly doing things. It's clearly doing things. So, and potentially not bad things. So things are happening. It's actually, so it does. So I will tell you, last time when we had longer audio, it took longer. So I suspect it's doing it correctly based off of the video. So that's already pretty baller. That's already pretty baller. All right, and now I want to see what happens here. So we're almost done. We have like 11 seconds left. Let's check the GPU, 100% load. All right, things are happening. Things are happening here. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, it's probably doing something in terminal, is it? Oh, it's checking. It's checking. Q, it's checking the queue. It's checking the queue. Come on. What is the response? What is the response? I haven't ever checked. Oh, running, queue pending. No, it's screwed up. It's screwed up. It's done, bro. Bro, it's finished, I think. No. No, come on. Did it finish? I mean, I'm confused here. I think it rendered. Yeah, it finished.
Hey there, I'm an AI agent.
All right, let's try it again. It's not doing it correctly. Let's tell it that it's checking the queue incorrectly. Actually, I mean, the easiest way to check it, let's just refresh. Yeah, thank God. It doesn't have any sort of state. So we'll do it one more time. It's good that I'm using the super short audio. So this is like a 4-second audio. So here, just to give you a listen.
Well, hey there, I'm an AI agent running on Compute AI.
All right, that's it. So that's the thing that we're gonna use. So I'm gonna click generate video again. I want to see. So there's image, prompt, cues. Yeah, I don't. It's checking the queue, but that's not the way to do it. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure what actually complete. I mean, now I wish I had it. So the better way to do it is actually to see this one. We should be checking this. So let's go back into the cursors and tell it. We shouldn't be checking the queue. We should see if our job completed like this. Boom. Yeah, I mean, let's do the curls. Let's do the curls real quickly, because I have a feeling it's not. I mean, we'll have an opportunity to check, but I'm 100% sure this is going to be the reason that it didn't work. Like this. Okay. Here is the result while it is running. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be like this, where, oh man, now I got to move my face. I got to move my face. So annoying. Let's do top left. Let's do top left. Guys, ignore the top left. We're not going to have anything in the top left for now. All right, so here's the result while it's running. Let's go back. Wrong window. Wrong window. This one. All right, so boom. Let's do that. So wait, is it really that long? That's pretty insane. All right, so, and then let's go cursor over here. Yeah, I'm actually curious because I think it gives you display node. Doesn't it give you, I think it has like some stats up front. Prompt, frame. Okay, never mind. And when it finishes, let's go back. Where is it? Over here. Boom. Did it finish yet? I don't know if it did. Looks like it. All right, so, oh yeah, so it, oh crap. So this one finished in a second. So we got to do, how do we do it? Because the problem is it ran the exact same one, didn't it? All right, wait, let's go back. So here I did it. So here, did it run? All right, let's do, I have a solution for this. Let's get a fresh instance. I know this is like complete overkill. Let's just get a new instance. All right, and then let us run it again. Let's refresh. All right, let's refresh. So it's not doing the detection correctly. Let's do it one more time. Boom, 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 boom. Generate video, boom. Okay, image stats prompt. There we go. Is that how it works? Okay, yeah. All right, perfect. So here's how it works. So, yeah, so we should tell it, if the job is not finished, we get this. I think that'll help. Let's see if it generates correctly. Man, how do I code? Where do I put my face? I don't understand. I can't put it in the top left corner. It looks awkward because then you can't see what like directory I'm in. The bottom left, I'm like covering everything that we need in the browser all the time. There's like no good solution. Let's go back and check that that's exactly how it's running. But I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, we're still getting just empty strings. So it gets until it actually finishes the job. So yeah, so now, I mean, unfortunately, now let's just stop the instance. We'll just stop it. Let's just launch a new instance right here. Okay, perfect. And then let's just do right here, boom, boom. And then let's do this one, boom, boom. Generate video, boom. Let's watch it. So it should be so perfect. It's just fetching. Yeah, because I mean, there is a queue, but there's like no point in scraping the queue. So that was in the Python code, to be fair, but there's no point in scraping the queue because basically we're like talking to it directly. We know exactly how many items there are. Like there's like no way that something's gonna get queued up on this thing, although we could queue stuff up, but like anyway. 5 checks, 6 checks. I mean, this is so ridiculous. What is it? What is it crawling to? Is it just gonna fill up at some point? I don't understand. I don't understand this metrics. These metrics are so nonsensical that it built. I mean, let's just keep going. How long is it gonna run for? Yeah, so this one's dead. That instance is gone. Let's check out this instance so that we can pull up the stats or the log. I mean, it's going. It's going. Oh man, we launched the job so fast the comfy UI wasn't finished booting. It just finished loading some crap. All right, that's pretty baller. All right, let's do some music. All right, so we gotta fix this because it actually did get a response, and then we have to tell it like when the job completes and we perform and we do a get of the job, we will get which contains the URL to the resulting file, I think. Yeah, actually, let's check because it should be like MP4. Is there an MP4 in there? MP4. No, come on. Is it not gonna? All right, let's do this. Let's do window. No, wait. File, new text file. Let's do new text file and then MP4. Yes. So there is an MP4 in here. So let's just give that a Claude now that I found it. All right, so where is it? God, MP4. Give me the MP4. Where is it? Go. Oh my God. Oh, there is an MP4 in there. All right, boom. Do it. Do it now. We should download this file to local storage. All right, perfect. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, perfect. It saw it. Yeah, and then let's add, let's make sure to display the file in the front end that we've downloaded as well. So I think that'll be good. Guys, we're so close. We're so close. We are so close. Yeah, I don't know. What are you talking about? Different response formats? Oh, I think it's just, yeah. I've found one of the things that I found with LLMs is sometimes it'll just like, if you give it a JSON, which like has like there's no reason you would think that it should be bad or it should be just as easy for it to parse. I've seen where like if you do the nice JSON formatting, it'll just do a better job. So yeah. All right, and then we can let's see it. Guys, I think we're super close. This is so annoying. This is like the famous last words. Famous last words, you know, every time I work with vibe coding, AI coding, you know, a couple hours later, you're like, oh man, it's so close. It's so close. There's so many good memes about what AI coding is like. All right, let's see. I mean, it's pretty epic that it watched the render finish, but did nothing with the output file. Classic AI. Stupid human wants this file after he's done. All right, let's see. Come on. Oh my god, it is so painful. Why do you have to? Why can't you keep it simple? Why do you have to do this? The worst part is if I try to do a render right now, it's going to write a file, which is going to cause Fight to reload, which is going to cause the browser to reload, which is going to mean that it's not, the JavaScript is not going to be tracking the right render, which means that we'll never see it. So long story short, we got to wait for this to finish. We can do some music in the meantime. So abrupt cuts, abrupt mutes. I'll see if I can do, there might be like a nice smooth, I might be able to do a smooth way in OBS of having it cut. All right, let's see. I'm like, confidence is medium confidence, I would say. All right, let's try this out. Let's do, for completeness. Oh man, I actually should have left the previous instance running, because if we didn't change the files, then I think it would have just said that it completed right away, and then it would have been able to return it. But let's see. All right, let's see. Launch over here. I mean, it's fine. Let's do generate. Boom. All right, boom. All right, there we go. Here's the comfy UI. Come on. Just checking. How does it work? All right, here's the comfy UI. Oh man. Oh, we ran this instance. That's so epic. So basically, if you ever see, I mean, so we happened, yeah, gladly, hardly keen. We ran on this GPU before. Comfy UI actually stores the workflow as JSON in your local storage. So it sees that we've connected to this instance and is loading, is providing the cookie with the JSON, which is, I mean, I still find it insane. That's how Comfy UI works, but that's how it works. So just FYI, that's how it works. So unfortunately, I still don't think, I doubt it'll render here, because I don't know how it computes the session ID, but I'm sure whatever we have in the front end of the browser is not what is happening. All right, come on, we gotta get this, and then we can do it with our crazy voice and end it. Guys, I want to go do other things. All right, let's, missing requirements and request header. What is going on here? All right, let's see. All right, let's see what is happening. All right, let's do an accept one more time. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. All right, perfect. So it tried to, I mean, something happened. Let's try one more time. Oh, missing requirements in request header. Oh, I know what happened. So it's trying to get the file. Wait, let's feed that. It might be able to, it should be able to do something with it. Let's give it, this happens when trying to load the file on completion. I get forwarded as well. We still need the API key to access the file. Actually, it's not just the API key to access the file and potentially the course proxy. Let's try that. I bet that's it. Guys, this is looking so close. It's looking so close. All right, let's go back and see what the URL was, because I think it actually, where were we going to? So yeah. Oh man, that's actually good. But yeah, we were missing the request header on here. But otherwise, I mean, this is correct. This is oh, you guys can't see it, but it's the correct URL. We just gotta do the other one. Let's go back. All right, come back. Is it gonna be done? Cursor. Here, and then last thing I want to tell it, just so that we have a higher chance of success. Let's tell it to not, let's just make sure it's not going to forward us. Forwarded to, shouldn't the video just load and play within the front end UI? Why was I getting forwarded to this URL before? Question. Shouldn't the video just load and play? Yeah, let's see. It might need one more fix. I have a feeling it might be forwarding us. I mean, for the most part, I think it's. I mean, yeah, I'm tempted to try it. Let's do that test. Let's do the good test that I was thinking of before. Here, let's try this, because this should work. Because it should be the exact same files, which means that we don't have to upload anything. So let's see how it behaves now. It should. Boom. All right. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Guys, it's working. It's working. I knew it. I knew it would work. I knew this would work. All right. So now it's actually completing. So we have to do a couple more things. We just have to. Yeah, I think it's going to be. All right. So, I mean, that's working. So let's for completeness. I mean, like, first of all, guys, we got to move into this corner. Let's do here. All right, so let's do the following. This is a common technique, blah blah blah. All right, perfect. So that, I mean, that one's fine. So let's do, so I think it's done. I mean, basically we just have to run it one more time with a different, essentially a different image. So let's do the following. I'm going to switch images. So just so that we know that it's working, I'm going to use this image. I'm going to switch the audio. Let's use audio from the desktop that we generated super early. Going to do generate video. This one's going to take a little bit longer because it is a longer video, but it should work. So let's see. So just because we can, just watch the GPU. Let's go over here. I mean, it's going to take, let's see. So by the way, I mean, this is what I meant. Comfy UI, the Comfy UI metrics, it basically times how much one run takes. So it takes 25. So it's going to be 3 minutes, guys. In 3 minutes, we're going to be done. In the meantime, do you know what we're going to do? Let's just launch a couple, let's just launch some H200s real quick. Let's just launch them. Just keep launching until we get an H200. So what's this guy? I mean, let's just keep launching. Actually, is that going to break our, I don't know, was that a good idea? Was that a bad idea? I don't know. Gladly, I know, I feel like that one's correct. I feel like it cached it, so thank God. Let's see if we can get A100 or H100 just for fun, so we can compare if they're faster or slower. So guys, I don't hope to burst anyone's bubble, but the 4090 is a good GPU, but it's not like data center GPU speed. So I mean, if you get one of our H100 to A100s, H200s, they are going to be faster. So just FYI. All right, so let's keep going. So it'll be really easy to spot which instance we need to leave up and running, because it's gonna be the one with activity. All the other ones are gonna have like 0 usage. All right, I can also get rid of this thing. All right, so let's see. Boom, full information, full information. So L40. I hope it's not like, I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna have some bad news. It's just gonna be all L40s. Oh, here's an A100. I mean, all right, fine. Let's do an A100. Let's do it, guys. We gotta do. We added H200s. If we're adding H200s, we gotta get an H200. So let's just keep going. Oh yeah, that's a pro tip, by the way. So if you're fast enough, you can get, after success, you can click it one more time to launch another instance. Boom. That's just like a UI bug that I use to my advantage all the time. All right, let's see. A100, L40, H200. We got one. All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna kill these. So which one is running stuff? I can't tell. Wait, what's the name? The name's Keen. Is it? No. Is it? No. Is it? Yeah, it's Keen. It's Keen. Let's see. It's Keen. Gladly. Yeah, there we go. This guy's running stuff. So let's start killing instances. L40. L40. H200. Don't kill that. So here's another A200 or A100. We'll use that because it'll run for slightly longer. So yeah, so I'm tempted to do it like this, and then just go up here, then boom, 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 boom. All right, let's keep going. H200. Oh, so I guess one popped up. I don't know. Did it do a reordering? I don't know. We have a couple H200s running though. I might have missed an H200. All right, so we have an H200, an A100, and then these we don't care about because we essentially have the ones that we need. All right, so we have, let's do one more. Let's kill this one. All right, let's check. How's it running? All right, it's done. All right, it just finished, I think. Let's check. Is it still going? Did I kill our instance? I don't know. What's going on? Comfy UI, what do you do this to me? No, that's the wrong one. No, this one. Did I kill it? No, it's almost done. Classic, loaded completely. So yeah, so it's gotta encode the video. So you see it's still running. So now we're close. Let's go back. Should be done. After this one, check number 43. Come on. Oh yeah. Yes. It's
today. I'll be reading a haiku about dank memes for you today. Internet humor, distorted, ironic jokes, scrolling endlessly.
All right, I like it. It worked. All right, so what am I gonna do? So how long did that take to complete? Let's take a look. 243. All right, let's try it on the other ones. So I'm gonna kill this guy right here. We're gonna kill it. So that took 243. Let's refresh. All right, perfect. Now it sees evenly surely. Who's evenly surely? So wait, I'll even leave this running. That's a great idea, Dimitri. All right, so it's gonna use evenly surely. So it's gonna use our A100. So let's try it. We're gonna do boom. I'll even be fair. We'll use the exact same image and input and output. It is gonna differ a little bit because I think it gets seeded randomly, but make it work. All right, and then this right here, we'll grab directly from our desktop. Boom, boom, generate video. Let's see it, A100. Let's see how it goes. All right, come on, A100. Let's connect to the A100. See how fast it is. All right, don't care. Give me the prompts. Give me the logs. Comfy UI. Oh man, what are we running on? Or no, evenly sure. Oh, it's the H200. It's the H200, guys. It's already done. No way. No way. No, it can't be done, can it? No way. No, yeah, it's not done. It's not done. It was done something else, but yeah. I mean, yeah, so it's still, I mean, so here's a perfect example. So for whatever reason, this model does not really run faster on an H200. So it really depends on what you're doing, and your mileage will vary. So, I mean, for the most part, I can tell you, so probably this model is not too CUDA optimized or whatever for the face generation, but something like the image generation or the WAN models, they're totally CUDA optimized, and you would expect the H200 basically kill this thing. So how fast did this one? I mean, it's still, or no, I take it back. Here's the thing. We changed the audio file. So this one, instead of 243 seconds, it's going to run it in 100 seconds. Less than, I mean, like 110 seconds. So actually, it's 2 times faster than the 4090 is. So I take it back. It's because we changed the audio file. That's what made the difference. All right. So let's keep going. So like I said, we're gonna try to, I gotta see. I mean, first of all, we're gonna upload these to GitHub, all these examples, all these vibe coded nesses. And then the other thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to add I'm gonna try to host it such that it's under our domain name, and then hopefully you guys, if you just want to play around with them, you should be able to use it. So I mean, the plan is we're going to have stuff like this. If you want to play around with it, we're just going to have an example, and then you guys can plug in your API key up here and then generate speaking portraits. And so you can just use, you can just head over to launch.compute AI, get an API key, plug it in, and just play around with it yourself. And it will use your GPU. You'll get billed for it. And so make sure you launch and start it and all that kind of stuff. So let's just hear the
dank memes for you today. Internet humor, distorted, ironic jokes, scrolling endlessly.
All right, that's pretty good. And then you can download it. I mean, that's already pretty good. So, I mean, guys, we built a front end for Comfy UI for humans. For humans, we have this nice front end that humans can use. All right, let's do one more. So the H200, what do we get? 133. So that's going to be our benchmark, the new benchmark. Let's do the A100 now. So I'm going to kill the H200. Let's do the A100. Reload, do the exact same thing. So let's make sure it's talking to the A100. It's going to talk to fairly neatly. Looks good. All right, let's grab this right here. Let's go to here. Let's get that image. We'll use this one, and then obviously the audio from my desktop right here. Boom. Generate video. Boom. Let's watch the GPU get loaded up. Let's watch Comfy UI get loaded up. Comfy UI. Comfy UI. Why is that not working? Wait, let's check. Is that the right one? Yeah, it should be here. I don't know. What's going on? Comfy UI, what are you doing? Let's see. It's like the job didn't run. What happened here? Let's check. It's running, but it's as if, I mean, yes, it's totally running. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I have a feeling the logs just weren't loading for whatever reason. Don't know. Let's see now, because it should load at this point. I don't know. Maybe it actually. I mean, maybe the animation in the front end is slightly off. Nah, I mean, come on. It's gotta be. What's going on here? Let's do a hard refresh. See if that helps. I mean, that one's running, but like, what's going on here? Comfy. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Comfy UI just does weird stuff. I don't know, guys. It's gonna be somewhere in between the other two. If I can't get Comfy UI to load, I'm gonna give up. But I did kind of wish we had the timing. I expect it to be somewhere in between the 133 and the 243. But I mean, even that, I mean, like the difference isn't that big between the two of them. So make your own, draw your own conclusions. No, wait, no, I hit the, why did I click things? All right, guys, we gotta get a new A100 instance. No, I screwed up the workflow. Anyway, this was gonna work. Let's do, I screwed this one up. Because I did clear. I want to see the stupid log. We can do one thing, which is restart Comfy UI. Let's do that. There's like a UI way to do it. Let's see if it works. All right, bad gateway, classic. Absolutely classic. All right, let's go. Comfy UI, come back to us. And then I'm gonna refresh. Let's refresh this front end as well, and then we'll do it one more time, and then should be good. So let's see that is it. If the log's not working, it's kind of like not worth it. Trust me, it's gonna work, guys. But worst case, yeah, the A100. I don't know. There might be a slight bug with how the Comfy UI log works. Honestly, I would feel more comfortable booting a different instance, because I don't know what's going on with this one. It's like not loading the logs. I don't know why it's not loading the logs. It's clearly working. Like, we'll get a result out of here. We could do the metrics inside of this right here. But I'm not gonna do it right now. So anyway, let's leave it there, because that one, it's gonna be somewhere in between. So let's go to the extremes: 133 seconds and 243 seconds. So worst case was 243 seconds on the 4090-ish GPU. Best case was 133 on the H200. Which one's worth it? I'm not gonna, guys, we make it simple for you. If you get an H200, good job. You can run it on an H200. In reality, the H200's, I think, like 3.5 times the cost of an L40, and that's not even anywhere close to the cost of a actual 4090. And so, if I had to pick, I would probably go with the L40/4090s, because they have, they are more realistic pricing. So something like the H200 is going to be, first of all, you're not going to get it in the next couple months. Second of all, it's going to be hundreds of dollars, hundreds of thousands for the server, and then it's like a $30-something GPU just for the GPU. All right. Anyway, we got it running, so let's do a summary. What did we do today? So we talked about the load balancer, super important, because I think a lot of you are going to use the load balancer so that your URL doesn't change when you load instances and stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend running the load balancer with Comfy UI, because you need to check which jobs have I actually queued on that instance. So there, you actually want to keep track of the instances. So pro tip, like for if you're doing Comfy UI stuff, you actually have to track the instances. Next thing's going to be, so then we worked with a Comfy UI workflow. We did the portrait today, because that's a nice example that we have on GitHub. It does need to get updated on GitHub, because we got rid of the image resize node. So you have to use a different image resize node. So the thing there is a little bit out of date. Whenever you want to export something on Comfy UI to use it in a script, make sure you do the API export. Don't ask me why they called it like this, but that's how you do it. And then I guess that, for the most part, those are the main things. So what do? We built a front end. It's still kind of epic. We built a front end for this portrait generation. What does that mean? You could run it locally. You could offer it. You could take a couple bucks for it. I don't care. You could take Solana for it. Somebody could host this, and then you would be using our GPUs to do the rendering. What do we do in terms of overall? What do we do in terms of the what are we going to release? We're going to put it up on, we're going to eventually have probably examples.compute AI, and you're going to be able to plug in your API key. If you plug in your API key, you can use all the examples that we built, and they'll just be using your API key. So they'll be spinning up GPUs, you'll get billed for the GPUs and all that kind of stuff. So super excited. If you guys are trying to do rendering, get in touch with me, render farms, all that kind of stuff. Please get in touch with me. We'll help you out. We'll get you set up. We'll give you development hours to play around with. It's going to be epic. We have, that's probably the number one use case. People want to do renders, videos, image generation, all that kind of stuff. We have all of that. Let us know. We'll be adding Flux. A couple people asked for Flux. I was on the fence, but we're going to be adding Flux Dev at least. Flux Dev you'll be able to use with us, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited about where this is going. You guys should join the Discord, join all our links, follow us on all the social medias, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye.